Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know I have not posted in a while, but happy Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas Eve. You guys had a good Christmas. Anyway, you guys can tell by the title, story time. I'm talking about why I blocked my older sister and everything. Um, I made a story time a while back ago talking about her popping back in my life. I'm gonna summarize it so you guys don't have to go watch the video. Basically, she popped in my life. She back in. We've been distant for years, since my dad passed away. Me and her, and my other two have siblings. I distant because they not being good siblings, and they also made sure my little brother were not invited to our dad's funeral, even though he was her dad too. All that bullshit. So she popped back in because she wanted to get on my mom's business, all this bullshit, and I told my mom, and my mom got mad, and she was just being a real bitch, and she was like, basically telling me, well, we weren't in your life for years because your mom was, and I went off with my sister. So anyway, I just decided to block her and everything because I'm not doing this shit. And another thing that irritates me is the fact that she keeps using my dad's death as an excuse. Be like, yeah, dad he wanted me to be there for you. He wanted me to all this bullshit. And I'm like, girl, you're 4 years too fucking late for this shit. You are. Yeah, just shit like that. And it's just like, got me functioning right. And I'm just like, no, sis, no, I'm good. Anyways, all that. So I got really fed up. Christmas, usual. Okay, I have her number. She's my number. I have my other older half brother's number. No one texted me fucking Merry Christmas. That's on Facebook. They were all hanging out together with their kids and shit. Was sad. But my sisters have kids that I already know. My brother has a daughter I've never met. And shit like that. And so I text my sister Elena, and I'm like, why didn't y'all invite me for Christmas? And she was like, you said you were gonna be with mom, and I'm like, I didn't say shit. You see, this is another thing that irritates me about my sister. She wants to lie about stupid shit, and she also loves to stir the pot. And I'm like, no. So she's like, are you drunk? And I'm like, no. And she was like, yeah. And one of my kids is sick, and I've been dealing with all day. And I'm like, sis, you're full of shit. Because I'm just like, I'm smelling bullshit. I am. Because I'm like, if that's the case, then why the fuck were you and your kids with my other siblings and their kids? Bullshit like that. Okay, and I'm gonna be in Burleson this weekend because one of my best friends, Carolyn, lives in Burleson. And I messaged both my sisters like, yo, I'm gonna be in Burleson this weekend. Y'all can come by and see me if you want, blah, blah, blah. So, talked to my mom, we had a long conversation. She was like, why are you trying with your sisters? And because she's like, are you forgetting? And then she reminded me, they invited you to dad's funeral. And I'm like, holy fuck. And so, and they've never been there for me and my brother for years. And they don't act like we don't fucking exist, even though he was her dad too. So, I'm just like, yeah, I'm over my sister. I am. I'm over her, and I'm over my older half siblings. Like, they're strangers to me. And, I mean, that's why my close friends, they're my siblings because they're more siblings to me than my fucking older three half siblings have ever been. I mean, I do have three step siblings that make up somewhat for the other half ones not being there, but and it's like people that have older siblings that are there for them. You're blessed. I would give anything for those three selfish motherfuckers to be there, but they're not gonna be there because they don't want to be there because they don't like lose their little brother because we both have disabilities. They also don't like the fact that I'm gay. So yeah, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not. And the moral of today's video is just because you like people don't mean you have to deal with the shit. If you have a toxic sibling that's always bringing you down and shit and is never there for you, cut them out your life. That's what I'm doing. Like after today, I'm done. I'm done with the shit. I'm not doing this bullshit anymore. No, I'm not. Like, she's sure I'm about to be 30, you know? Yeah. Yeah. And, it's sad is the fact that, I get jealous because I have my best friend, Sherelle. I get jealous because she's close with both of her siblings. I ain't close with my three other fucking half ones because, but it's what it is, guys. Love y'all and peace.